guys. Subscribe to my mommy's channel. Good morning. Oh, wow. Hey, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Derrika. If you are returning, hey bestie, hey. So today we're spending the day together, and I know it's dark and gloomy and I look a hot mess. I'm actually about to go to the gym. Sorry, y'all can probably hear my sister in the background. I'm about to try a new gym. I'm trying out Crunch Fitness by my kids' school. So hopefully it goes well. I have a couple days to cancel the membership if I don't like it. But I'm looking for a new gym because, well, so I was using Planet Fitness before, which I don't mind actually. I really actually didn't mind Planet Fitness. But my husband wanted like just a gym with more. And so we tried the YMCA not far from our house, and I wasn't a fan. He was like, he's not really feeling it either. So since this one is close to the kid's school and also his job is transferring him to another location, I was like, okay, well, let's try this one. Let's see. So I'm about to do that. I don't think I'm gonna take my camera because I'm nervous. So, cause trying a new gym, I don't know, y'all. It'd be making my nerves bad. But we're gonna see how this goes. And then, what else do I need to do today? I have therapy at 10. And then, so in like 2 hours, right? Yeah. So. Yeah, I have therapy in 2 hours, so I can only get like an hour workout because I need to shower and all that stuff. And then I want to clean a little bit. I need to figure out what I'm going to make for dinner. And we are also starting 2 new books. And I want to go over my January TBR with you guys. I've already finished 1 book, or two books. And if I have time, we may or may not go to the bookstore. So yeah, that's the day for today. And yeah, let's just get into it. All right, friends. So I'm back from the gym, clearly, because I look a mess. I actually liked it. The layout is pretty nice. They do have a lot of like equipment, and even if it's kind of busy, like it's not too congested. And they have like literally pretty much everything you could need. So I think we're gonna lock in here and like continue to go here. We're gonna cancel our YMCA membership, and then we're probably still gonna keep the Planet Fitness just because it's close to the house. And they have all the like odd hours that other like gyms and fitness centers or whatever may not have. So yeah. And y'all, why I forgot my headphones. I was so mad, but I still had a good workout, which says a lot about me because I'm already like, I don't really like trying new gyms. I don't like starting over after I've been comfortable somewhere. But yeah, I had a good workout. I actually didn't mind being like on machines next to people because they, you know, we're still a good distance apart. And I got a little tour or whatever of the facility. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was, like from the outside looking in. But anyways, we are about to go grab breakfast and drop it to my husband at work. And then I'm gonna go home and have therapy and then take a shower and make a chai latte. And we're gonna continue on with the day. But yeah, I really could have brought my camera in there, but again, I was nervous. I'll be scary, okay?
Thanks for choosing Dunkin'. You got a mobile?
Yes, I have a mobile order for Derrika.
It literally just came through and we're working on it. You can pull around.
Okay, thank you.
I still live in the apartment we moved into when it was first traded from the creditors to the sides.
Thank you.
Damn, we had some good times in this apartment. Real.
Have a good one.
What do you want tonight? I lifted my eyes from the garbage door outside her home to her face. I didn't even remember exiting the elevator and walking to her door.
So I just picked up Dunkin'. I got an egg and cheese croissant, and I got my husband an egg and cheese bagel. And then I got chai latte with butter pecan and an extra shot of espresso. Fire. I'll tell you right now, if you ain't ever had it, let me put you on. Chai latte with add butter pecan syrup, and if you like coffee or like you need more caffeine, do a shot of espresso. And then for every additional shot after the first one, add another pump of butter pecan, just so it's not overwhelming with the espresso shot. But y'all, I'm telling you, I may tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie. Fire. But yeah, so we are headed to my husband's shop to drop this off to him, and then home for therapy, which I'm running late for. So I will check in with y'all after therapy. Okay, y'all, so it is later. Sorry, I know that flashing light is like mad annoying. I already had therapy and took a shower from the gym and washed my hair. I'm about to start my kids' laundry and then do my hair, and yeah. So I've been listening to this book. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I started this book. So yesterday I started a book called, or no, I finished the book. Y'all, words escaping me today. So yesterday I finished a book called Goal by Alexandria House, and I've been really liking her books. I came across her last year. So that was just a really sweet book, but we'll go into more of that later. Anyway, so I'm on book 2 of that series. It's called Holding, and I am like on chapter 2. So I'm listening to that, and I'm about to do my hair. And I need to figure out what I'm making for dinner so I can like make a list and see if I have everything. But yeah, so let's do this. Okay, my hair is done. I no longer look unkempt and like I don't care about myself. It's still wet, so it's drying right now. And yeah, the clothes are still in the washer. I'm about to have, I think I still have more protein shakes. If not, then I'm gonna make one or make a smoothie. I'm really trying to get like my fitness goals, my body and stuff in order. We have a wedding at the end of next month, and your girl's trying to be fine, okay? I'm trying to give Mamiana, like 2 kids wear. So it's 12:14. So I have a couple of hours until everybody's home. So I need to figure out what the plan is. Okay. Protein shake. And let's sit and figure out what we're gonna make for dinner. Hey y'all, so I didn't record. I had ran to take my husband some lunch, and then I went by the grocery store so I can grab a couple things that I needed for dinner, like rice, peppers, or whatever. So I'm finishing up dinner now. I'm about to make the beans, cut the peppers, and saute them, and then I'm done. And I'm gonna read until like my family and stuff gets home later. I do need to actually work on the laundry, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. I did wash it, but as far as folding them, that may be a tomorrow's task, I'm not gonna lie. So most of the day I've been listening to the book I was telling you guys about earlier called Holding by Alexandria House, and it's like a second chance romance. It's very sweet, but it's also like, y'all are pissing me off. Y'all are pissing me off because communication would have just changed so much. And I feel like that's not the theme in the theme in like a lot of these types of books, but with this particular couple, I'm just like, y'all. And then, so it's going like between, so they've known each other since they were kids, and so it's going between like their childhood and then like where they are now as adults. And one of the chapters ended with this like bomb drop, and I'm like, girl, I just know you lying, ma'am. Cause what do you mean? Anyways, so I'm taking a break from that. I'm going back to, I've been reading 10,000 Hours with a Rich Menace by Jaquel J, because I've been in a chokehold by my girl. However, I did need a break from the pew pew. So this one has been giving me like a little bit of a break. I did read Kwasim's book last week. I almost said last year. Which, I mean, last year was last week, right? Today's 8th. Yeah. Anyways, so I read Kwasim's book last week, and the first book was good. It did end a little chaotic, but I think I just needed a break from all of them. And so I have been enjoying experiencing Menace and Stevie, and I will just say they are hilarious, literally hilarious. As unhinged as Jaquel J's characters can be, I will say Menace, honestly, as just a person every day, isn't really that bad. Like, not with the way that he's portrayed in other books. Literally, he's just like a lover boy, but he has like some stuff going on, you know? And I don't know, I just don't think, I think he's just misunderstood. Honestly, truly, he's just misunderstood. And Stevie, for the most part, understands him, but she's also misunderstood. So, yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's been fun. And how far am I into this book? 97% in, so I'm actually gonna finish this today, and then I'll probably finish listening to the other book because how far am I into that? I have like an hour and a half left, so I'll probably finish both of those today, and then I may start something else, or I may not. I don't know. It's 4:30. I have about 2-ish hours or so before my family's home, so yeah, we'll see how much we can get knocked out. Okay, y'all, so I finished 10,000 Hours with the Rich Menace. I have Still like an hour and a half left on holding. But my husband's going to pick up my kids and then they're going to be home soon. So I just wanted to like touch base on the Menace book. I think I give it like a 4 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5. I don't know, somewhere in there. Honestly, it was funny. It was very funny. It was a little unhinged, but not like her normal books. And yeah, I just really enjoyed it. Like, it was a nice little break from the type of books I was reading before. Still kind of a romance, but awkward. It was really just, I think it was just very like an awkward love, and so it was cute in that way. But sorry, I keep like smacking my lips. I just finished eating. But yeah, I enjoyed it. And if you read any of her other books, you kind of already have an idea of like who Menace is. That's just not the person. I'm not gonna say that's not the person he is. There's a difference between Menace and Maverick, and we really get to experience like who he is as a person in his core in this book. So I thought that was really nice. We also see like a different version of Skylar and Core a little bit, kind of. So I don't know. I think as I'm like diving into Jaquel J's world, I'm just like really falling in love with her characters or hating them because me and Capella still got beef, okay? But yeah, and then for Holding, it's like a second chance romance. I think I mentioned this. It's a second chance romance, and they've known each other since they were kids, and they've experienced a lot in their lives. And so it takes like a toll in a number of ways in their personal lives, which affects their relationship. And they end up, you know, divorced and all this sort of stuff or whatever. And then we kind of just like are learning what that journey has been like for them. And then I guess like where they're gonna go from there. So I don't know, it's been kind of sweet, a little funny, but also I don't know, maybe I just need to read a thriller or something. I don't know. I think I'm just like out of the mood of like romance, but I also don't really want to read any like mafia type, you know, shooting, murder, at least not that type of murder, like type of books. So I don't know. Maybe I need to go into a fantasy. I don't know, y'all. I think I need to just like assess like how am I feeling and then like go from there. But I am gonna finish this book and then this, well, dang, because the way that Qasim's first book ended, I need to figure out what the freak is happening with them, because like, is Sugar okay? Like, what about Mir? Like, I just so I don't know. I may continue in Jaquel J's world and then also like tandem read something else, so that I'm not entering a funk. Because who wants to enter a funk at the beginning of a new year? So let's try to finish this book before my family gets home, and I will tap in with y'all in a little bit. Yeah, go. The littles are home. It's like 7 o'clock, so we kind of just been hanging out for a little bit. They're like finishing up dinner and stuff, and then we're gonna put them to bed. Wow, I'm like washed out. Okay. But yeah, oh, that baby is tired. Hi, baby. You go sit down in the chair? Yeah. Oh, she's growing so fast. You wanna say hi to my friends?
Yeah.
Say hi, friends.
Hi, friends.
Say subscribe to my mommy's channel. Good job. You wanna say hi, friends?
Hi, friends.
There you go. But yeah, they're gonna be all up in the camera, so I'll tap back after they go to bed. Okay, y'all. It's later. It's like 10 o'clock, almost 9:50, and I finished listening to. I can't even remember what it was called. I'm tired. Sorry. Holding. So I finished listening to Holding, and I just wish that there were like there was more character development for Crystal in the present tense, like how she evolved as a person, like. And then I don't know, it's just, I feel like there was just something missing. It wasn't bad, it was entertaining, there were like some funny moments. We still kind of heard from like Malik and Nuri, so from book 1, with like their story and like, you know, what's going on with his mom. So it was nice to kind of have like an update of like what's happening in their life as well. But overall, I mean, I enjoyed it. I just feel like we needed a little bit more. I feel like in parts it was kind of heavy, but it wasn't enough like substance to the heaviness, if that makes sense. But yeah, I gave it a 3-ish, 3.5 out of 5. And so yeah, I'm probably gonna start Qasim book 2 before I go to bed tonight. But that concludes today's video, and I love you and appreciate you for joining me today, and I will see you guys in the next video.